Yeah.
most of the time.
Yeah.
But it's a vehicle, right? So you can use your cars to do righteousness. Like, come down here, the righteous act, driving down here. But you can use it to go check another man's girl. It's wickedness. Right?
So the scripture says, present your bodies as a living sacrifice.
Right.
That's right. That's right.
We fear you. How about you, Shah? Read that, please.
Revelation 14:1. And I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Zion.
Okay, beautiful. That's linked with that mountain. Right? Continue, brother.
And with him 144,000, having his father's name written in their foreheads.
That's right. Straightforward, man. So that government is, hey, listen, listen, make no mistake, when these people are passing by, they can't see the actual name, but they can, the Lord can witness to them the spirit, and they just keep going like that. Or they'll come and look. First thing they look at when they pass here is not us. They look at the demon on the ground, because that's who they worship on the left-hand side. Right? And then usually they'll see, they'll be convicted. They may make eye contact with us. And then they have to look away because they see that name. I'm not saying literally, they don't understand
spiritually,
it. Spiritually.
They can feel the energy.
And then they go right back to the damn devil.
It's very true.
It's true.
Very true.
Yeah, so the government, go ahead, the mountain.
Yeah,
Just
verse
that
2.
precept,
And I heard a voice from heaven,
yes.
as the voice of many waters, and as the voice of great thunder.
Right.
And
Is that voice, you know whose voice that is?
whose voice do you brother think that is?
That's right.
That's right.
And which means you're not going to go, that's how I show you. You're going to bend, man, because when you hear thunder, you don't go, oh, thunder. You dive. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So everything you think you know what a chariot, you know, you won't be like, oh, that chariot. You're going to be scared.
Yeah.
Right? You're going to shit yourself, man. It's not a better term.
Either piss or shit, you're gonna, you know.
That's right. Yeah, or you might fall as a dead man.
But the main thing is, like, you know, since you know you're in this fold,
Yes.
the Most High might not you do that. He might just make you be terrified, as Daniel was, man. You get sick to the stomach,
Done.
right? You might feel like you want to pass out.
Like that's gonna be the real heart attack. You see now when people die, oh, a heart attack. Your heart don't attack you, man. You attack your heart with the food you've been eating, right? But in that day, your heart will attack you. Like, you know what I mean? Drop down.
Get an aneurysm or whatever, man.
Whatever. Seize up.
Is there more on the precept?
Yeah, there's a little bit.
Here,
Let me just finish it up here. And I heard a voice from heaven as the voice of many waters, and as the voice of great thunder, and I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps, and they sung as it were a new song.
Hey, it's literal and spiritual thunder. Continue. And that new song, go ahead.
Before the throne and before the four beasts and the elders, and no man could learn that song but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth.
Hey, that's a loaded precept because those four beasts goes into also the chariots, and they're also angels, right? Represent angels. Hey, if you want to understand that, you have to watch.
Which it goes in. That would go into Ezekiel. I think the first chapter it is.
Yes. All right. That's the precept to go into it, right? Hey, but if you wanna freak out on it, just watch the invasion of the dialects, because they stole every bit of it.
Invasion? V?
Doctor Who.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, they stole all of those precepts and make their own version, the invasion of the dialects, right? And then have the dialects being able to they can destroy them. This fucking Doctor Who, right? That lie. Well, hey, this is.
Well, they got it from the Esau's gonna have his twist. That's why.
Yeah.
You know, he thinks he runs the show, but in order to make a successful movie, like you gotta get into storytelling. You gotta be able to tell stories by actually knowing the Bible.
Right? You know what they do? Okay, so 200 million chariots show up, right? Yeah.
Why do you think ID4 or Independence Day was so successful? But you know, some of your brothers are pretty young, but I seen that when it came out in the theater. That was like the hot movie, man. You know, even though Will Smith was in it, being a goddamn 2/3 digger. super nigger.
Sodomite.
Yeah. So, you know, that was a big movie when that came out. I think it was 97, 96, 97, somewhere around there. Yeah. You know.
But it's 200 million chariots show up, but out of the chariots, the dialects have come out. Billions and millions just come out and destroy everything.
Because even in 1984, you remember V? Show called V?
V.
Yeah, it came out in
slightly
1984.
even up there, okay.
Why did that come out in 1984?
Oh,
A lot of movies, cherry
1984.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Reagan.
basically
Reagan.
okay. Yeah, Reaganomics. Yeah, Reaganomics, and that was to condition you for this time.
Yeah. Because a lot of movies that come out about aliens coming and invading the place,
What if? Yeah.
Esau makes the angels be the adversary.
Yeah.
But they're adversary to his ass because he's
Yes.
he's the preferring person in the head, man.
That's right. A fearless warrior for your whole
That's his dread. Remember the scripture said about how the curse that goeth, go across the whole earth. Zechariah, 5th chapter, right?
And all the chariots in the movie was gold.
Yeah,
They're all
gold,
gold.
silver,
They're all
gold and
gold.
silver.
They look like gold. They're shining like gold.
Yeah.
You block out the whole, the darkness, and then they just come out. Out of the 200 million chariots, you see all these angels coming out, which are called dialects. And they're indestructible, though. Flying around in space. Yeah, bring out the car.
Verse 4, it says, "These are they which were not defiled with women."
Strange doctrines.
Yeah, which is in Proverbs, which
Defile means strange.
No, women.
no,
Defiled means dirty or so.
Yeah.
Yeah, the women's talking about.
that's whoredom or basically what is it called?
Spiritual fornication.
Yeah, spiritual for the what?
Yeah, spiritual fornication.
Listen to General Yohana saying
Yeah.
it's okay to take the Maxine. That's some strange doctrine, man.
Defiling himself. And it says, "For they are virgins."
Yeah, they're all men. 144,000 Lord's men are men. They're all men, right? And their families, but it doesn't say that. But it's talking about men,
That's what.
right? Men.
Ezekiel 34:31, I think, is that the sheep of my flocks are all men.
Yeah.
And then it says, "These are they which follow the Lamb, whithersoever he goeth."
That's
These-
right. That's our power. That's who we follow. Like we put every acid test when men come up and say, take the vaccine. We check with the lamb, right? And but more importantly, it's so easy now for us. The Lord has made it so easy. He has some men standing at the door, right? So if those men that are standing at the door don't do what the one who's the door, then you're going to know, right? Simply put. Right, but the perfect example is the lamb.
Saying this man saying, see, okay, I keep saying Yana got stretch my mind. He's saying the Maxine is basically a bait switch or a reversal that they're saying for us not to take it, but the healing is in it, and because they don't want us to get it, they're saying something's wrong with it, it's contaminated.
Hey.
So you're saying the Lord is going to save by the Maxine. Are you kidding me, man?
Are you kidding me? Hey, the scripture says the lamb. It never said we had a guy by the name of, called himself General Yohana,
Commanding
Commanding General Yohana, telling us that it's okay to take it. It says we follow the lamb. Hey, you're not the lamb.
He's a goat.
Hey, he's not even the goat, because that's Yahushua as well. If you understand that.
House of Saul.
Greatest of all time. No, that's better. Yeah, okay, that's better. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, he's also Saul. There's also Saul.
Some wicked.
We know that. That's right. Right, because that goat that was taken to be sacrificed, that was him as well. It wasn't you, guy. And I said, don't tell us to take no goddamn vaccine. The hell are you, man? The hell are you? You're not the lamb. You're the house of Saul. Continue, brother.
These were redeemed from among men.
Bought back, which means to be bought back, right? Bought back, because we were like held as a ransom, you know, and Yahushua, he bought us back through his blood. And that's why we're able to be in the fold of really what we're doing right now.
Hey, and this lamb, hey, when he comes out of the temple, Right? He has garments of war. Did you know that? He changed twice. He went in with the priestly robes. What robes do you think he's coming out with?
War robes.
Robes of war and judgment and vengeance. And it says when we go back and read it later on how those robes, it's symbolic of how it became red.
I'm sorry, I just have to say because it said redeemed, right? We also have to take into consideration, it's very important that the Lord, he put himself on the line to get us back in. And we should never really take that for granted. You know, and sometimes we go through our day-to-day and we always sometimes get angry. You know, and this is a day-to-day thing, but never take it for granted. Like, this is a gift that we have, and it was paid by the ultimate price of Yahushua sacrificing.
I got a preacher to back you up, brother.
And based on what you said, I want to get the word glory.
Glory. Because this is John 15 and 13. That's a really good point. It says, greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. Exactly what Yahushua did, because the friends are the elect. There is no greater love than a man that will lay down his life for his friends. So if you think of it like that, like what you're saying, this is like what Yahushua did, what he endured before death, because torture is worse than death. But what he endured before death, and the death, and then the disrespectfulness of his death on a carnal sense was right, in the spiritual, it was righteous. It was meant to happen. That's a great thing, man. That's something to consider how serious that is.
So
Well, even the Lord's been sacrificed again here twice, man.
Second
right.
time.
Yeah, that's true.
Because it is what 2/3 are doing.
Yeah.
And those that came in were enlightened in the truth and went into the world.
Yeah, that's right.
So based on what Gabar said, the word glory came into my mind, and I posted in the chat today, Cat 9, that whip that he was whipped with, posted in chat, so the word glory means higher renown or honor won by notable achievement. Which is why you said, that's very notable, man.
Yeah.
Right? Outsurpass anything that any brothers have been through. Right?
Every single brother, man.
God.
All of Israel.
Done.
The mountain, the sands of the sea, man.
Sure.
You know, infinity amount of fucking sins all of us have done in general.
Done.
He took all of it,
So that's a glory. Right?
From everything that we're doing is fucking totally wrong, man. From even shitting in a damn toilet and where the shit's going,
Done.
right?
Toilet the tap. Because it comes back to you. You're drinking shit water.
Yep.
Hey, man.
If you consider water before it's untreated, before they bleach and make it turn white, if you wouldn't drink that, right? They bleach the fuck out of the water and send it back up to you. Oh yeah, that's good. You're drinking shit water, man.
That's right. That's
You got
delicious.
You guys taking the shower, drinking that water, spitting it out, washing the armpits.
I'm clean. I'm squeaky clean.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm sorry, brother. I just have to say this because funny you mentioned that. I remember back in the world when I used to play sports, I went to like a fitness guy, and he gets players prepared. He was talking about the water. I'm like, what are you talking about tap water? He took out some raw tap water. It was brown and black. And I'm like, that can't be the stuff that's coming out the drink, because I was drinking that. And he's like, no, because they bleach it and they shock the water, do all this type of witchcraft. That was a rude awakening that I had with the water. Now these waters we drink, it filters everything we do, man. That's why we're in this thing.
That's how you stink, right? You have shit coming out of your pores, man.
Yep.
Yeah, it's crazy. And really, the amount of chemicals Esau needs to use to even get it to that point is an interesting thought too. Because it's already naturally good, but they have to double doses to make it wicked.
Yeah, that's his new.
Because I actually used to work at a water plant
go ahead.
for like 2 weeks, for like 2 weeks, and I got fired. But you're young in the truth, you don't really care about
But it was just an experience.
Yeah, Con, that's all it is.
Dirty water.
We're princes.
hey,
How could you actually fire us, man?
Con, exactly. I was there long enough to make a video on it years ago with the water, because they use all types of chemicals to present in front of someone when you want them to buy the water filter that you're selling. You go to door, you have all these chemicals. So I just took the thing, went home, did a video on it, and did the chemicals. And you can see they give you 3 testers. And they have water, and they have chemical water, and they have alkaline water. This chemical you put in each of the water, it shows you, the color shows you how dirty, the level of dirtiness the water is in.
Is
And none of the water that I used
Just went to another
actually
level
had
in my head. All the
the color blue is supposed to be a good clean water. All of it was yellow, brown, and red.
Still.
When you got the Nestle bottled water, it's dig from a well or from the earth. That's contaminated as hell, man. But it's what they do to it to make it looks clear. So all kind of debris, all kind of rocks, but you can't see it with the naked eye, right? Every drinking until you drink 8 glasses of water, knowing that all those sediments is gonna be lodged between moving parts of your body. So you get arthritis, man. All it's because you're old. No, it's because you drink that dirty water, man.
Yep.
Hey man, leave water in a plastic container out in your room for about a week. Don't drink it and smell it after. And see what happens. It has a smell, a nasty smell.
Wow.
Well, all water is supposed to be filtrated, but Esau does, like share that with the brothers, that it has to go through a process, man.
Yes.
Because that's why you have even salt water, it goes to fresh water, or vice versa, right?
Yeah.
When it goes through the land, because there's no salt water areas.
Well, you need
It goes
distilled
through-
water. What is distilled water? Because distilled actually break things down, right? That's why in fruits, the water in fruits is distilled water. The water comes down, it's distilled, so when it rains on the mountain, it breaks it down and takes it away, because water breaks things down.
Well,
Right?
that itself with the fruits, that's the only thing that can actually make the water alkaline,
Fine.
right? To charge the water. Well, you could use quartz, right? Certain quartz and certain other stones that are actually able to stabilize the water or magnetize the water.
Now, it's
There's certain
interesting.
stones that can do that. Yeah.
The elder said it, man. Thus, it's filthy still. Thus, and that's the whole point about fearing Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. We know that He's doing this, allowing it to happen. He has His part of it, and so we fear Him so much. We want to get the fuck out of here. That's ultimately what this is really all about. It always comes back to being delivered to get out of here, so we can go into the new heavens. And the new, you read.
Yeah, 14.